Hi, I'm Karen Rao Carter, and I'm here to talk to you about the common complaints and the common mistakes that people have in their life from a feng shui point of view. So what's going on in your house is going on in your life, so I'll tell you the mistake that I see people have as far as an arrangement point of view, as well as the complaints that they have going on in their life. One mistake is to have your desk facing a wall. Directly in front of you, a wall, even if there's a window in that wall. If you have a desk shoved up against a wall where nobody can come up to greet you at the other side of the desk, then you're really cutting yourself off from job opportunities, job growth, raises, promotions. I see people have all kind of just frustration about not being in the flow of life with regard to their career, and potential prosperity issues and job issues as well. So you certainly don't want to have your desk facing the wall. And homework, kids don't like to do their homework at a desk like that either. They'll choose a place in the house where they have more space in front of their face, so they won't put up with it usually. So if you don't want to feel like you're in a hamster wheel, nose to the grindstone, and you want to have a future vision of your career and where you're going, I would say get some space in front of your face. So the first common mistake. The next mistake that I want to bring to your attention is having a headboard at the window. When I see people, adults and children, with their headboard at a window, their complaints in life are, oh, I didn't see that coming. So they have some sort of situation that sneaks up on them or surprises them, usually not a good thing. They just feel vulnerable in life. Kids with headboard at the window are the bullied kids at school. Adults with a window above the headboard, and they're getting picked on, not respected, not as valued as they should be, or they just feel like maybe nervous or skittish, eczema, those types of ailments that might even show up. You just don't know what's going on behind you. Or maybe people say, I got stabbed in the back. I didn't, that's part of that I didn't see that coming complaint that people have. Another chronic mistake is, of course, I do a lot of single women looking for love, clients. And when their complaint is, I need to find Mr. Right or Mrs. Right, if it's a man or whatever, when they're looking for a mate and they've got their house set up for one. So it works perfectly for one, but if another person were to arrive into their space, then the space would not function well. So I see that as a chronic mistake that I see for my single looking for love people. The next, just consistent overall, I don't think it'll ever go away mistake, is to have clutter in your house. And when I find over-cluttered people, I usually find overweight people, so there's a connection between that, or they are waiting for something. Maybe they're waiting as soon as the kids get up and get out of school and I'll be happy, whatever. I also see them feeling stuck in life, stifled. They don't have a vision for their future that they're truly going for because they're so bogged down with things from the past. So if you just feel stuck in life, like you can't get ahead, can't move forward, it's like trudging through molasses to get anywhere. That's what I see from cluttered people. From a physical point of view, I also see things like clogged arteries and coronary type issues. So we certainly don't want to have that in your life as well. And the next mistake that I wanted to talk about is, this is kind of more of a contemporary health / feng shui combination, is chronic exposure to things like electromagnetic fields, electrical fields, radio frequencies. And this is all because, we've brought electric into our houses. So what's happening? Electrical fields are occurring when there's just electricity in a wire. Doesn't have to be anything has to be turned on or not. So there are electrical fields. Electromagnetic fields are when you've got things that are turned on and being used, and current is being drawn, and you might have a field around a particular item, like an alarm clock, a lamp, anything that plugs it. And then radio frequencies, of course, is from cell phones, all the wireless stuff that's in people's houses now. I am finding just an overabundance of chronic health issues that are linked to chronic exposure to these types of fields. Everything from stiff joints and arthritis and MS and rheumatoid things and chronic fatigue type stuff, like all the way to cancer and things like that. So I really, really, really want you to not make that mistake of having yourself exposed and you don't even know it, because you can't see them, you can't smell them, you can't taste them, you can't feel them, but they are there, these tiny microwaves and fields that are in your environment due to these high-tech things that we have in our houses that make life so convenient on the one hand and so not healthy on another. So those are some of the mistakes that I see over and over and over these days. And what I'd like to do is, if you want to find out more about other mistakes, how to avoid other mistakes, what to do about the mistakes you might have that I just mentioned, feel free to click on the link below and find out more. I'm putting together a course on how to move your stuff and change your life. If you don't know, that's the title of my book, so I use that a lot. My Feng Shui book, at least. So we're looking at how to move your stuff and change your life. All the Feng Shui basics that you might be too lazy to read the book, or you read it, you just don't feel like you really got it, or you just want more. It's all about how to use these basic, simple concepts. Once you get a hold of them, very simple, and use them to your advantage in your environment so you can change your life and make a shift towards a happier, healthier, wealthier, more opportunity-filled you.